South Korea's Gaming Rating and Administration Committee is a government agency responsible for giving age ratings to video games, similar to the ESRB in North America and PEGI in Europe, but it's also well known for being the source of several leaks. It's how we found out back in 2023 that 2K's still unannounced LEGO soccer game would potentially be titled LEGO 2K Goal. Well, just a few days ago, we've got another leak, this time for something called LEGO Party. The entry, which has been machine translated using several tools but should still be taken with a grain of salt, describes it as a collection of mini games and board games with various LEGO teams. One of the more interesting aspects though is that the listed applicant is Fictions Incorporated, which has never published another LEGO game. For reference, previous titles by TD Games have been published in South Korea by Inplay Interactive, while other entries were handled by the Korean branch of their respective publishers. This means that it's likely coming from a developer we're not familiar with. Now, there's a very obvious theory as to what this game is meant to be. A LEGO Party game, probably with couch co-op, releasing in the coming months just in time for the launch of the much anticipated Nintendo Switch 2. I honestly can't think of a better pick for families when they'll be purchasing a few games alongside their new console. As for the gameplay, we currently have no information whatsoever, but personally, it wouldn't surprise me if the included minigames were in the style of the LEGO Islands found within Fortnite. These are small-scale experiences, usually revolving around getting a high score or surviving for the longest time with incredibly easy to learn controls. While these have usually been very popular at launch, the repetitive gameplay has led to struggles in retaining players long term, with some even being delisted later. Combining similar activities together using a board game mechanic like the one found in the Mario Party franchise would keep things interesting. Now, it's important to remember that this is just an early leak, and there's no guarantee that the game is releasing anytime soon. For reference, the previously mentioned LEGO 2K Goal still hasn't been announced years later. Regardless, I hope we get to see it make its debut in a Nintendo Switch 2 Direct like the one coming in just a few days, but only time will tell.